back to my channel. Today I'm really excited because again I'm doing a review video for two new products that recently came in the market, and they both are from Huda Beauty. One is the Glowish Skin Tint and the second one is also from the Glowish line, but this is a bronzer. I am so excited to try these products, especially during spring and summertime. I'm really excited that all the brands are coming up with these skin tints, because I feel during the daytime, especially if you're going out, I don't like putting a lot on my face. I prefer a very sheer to medium coverage base. So I'm so into these kind of tints, and I always get very excited whenever a brand comes up with this kind of product. Also, Huda Beauty is like a staple brand out there. Everybody loves Huda Beauty. I've tried their liquid lipsticks, their foundations. They are a fabulous brand. So whenever they come up with something new, I get really intrigued and excited. I just want to quickly mention that this particular products I actually have received from Sephora online, so I'm not sure whether these are perfect match for me, but right now I'm wearing them on my face and probably you can decide whether this works for me or not. I initially felt that this might be a bit darker on my skin, but after applying the entire makeup, I think it came out beautifully and it doesn't look like mismatched. I think it goes with my skin really beautiful. So if you are a similar skin color as me, this particular shade is medium tan, which is 06. Also, the bronzer that I got from them, this is in the shade tan light, which is 03. So if you want to see a full demo on both of these products and also a wear test, then please so I have zoomed you guys in so that you can get a closer look at what I'm going to do with my face. Already went in and I've put my favorite moisturizer on, which is the Glam Glow Water Bust. Also then I followed it up with my favorite primer, which is the Pores No More from Dr. Brand. This is like a ritual for me, so I always do these things before I put any kind of makeup on. Okay, so let's jump on to the product. As I mentioned, I've got this online, so I'm hoping it'll match my skin. We'll see about that. The color again is medium tan. So let me do a quick swatch first to see how the color looks and what is the consistency of it. In this much amount, and it is a thick consistency. It might be a tad bit darker, and it has a lot of glow to it, as you can see. Okay, so now let's get started. I'm gonna put a few pumps of the product on my palm. Let's do this much probably, and then I'm just gonna use my beauty blender to just spread it on my face. I think I could have gone with a shade lighter, I guess, but I think it's very close to the perfect match for my skin. I have a yellow undertone to my skin, so it's very hard for me to find a perfect match, but I think this will do a good job. And as you can see, it actually gave me a good sheer to medium coverage, and at the same time it's looking extremely glowy. So if you like glowy, dewy, healthy looking skin, then you should definitely check this product out. Honestly, this is the kind of coverage that I go for on a day-to-day basis nowadays. So I think it's pretty good coverage and a lot of glow, and I think it gave a very beautiful natural look, glow from within kind of vibe. I really like that. Now let's continue with the concealer. I'm going to my Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and this is the color Warm Beige. I'm not gonna do a lot, just gonna conceal my eyes and also just put some on the places where I have a bit of hyper pigmentation. And then again I'm going with my beauty blender and just pressing the product in. Let's see how the concealer reacts with the tint. You can skip this step if you don't like to put a lot of makeup on. I just only use it on my problem areas, which is mostly my cheeks, and also I always cover my under eyes. I just feel the makeup look is complete when you do your under eyes properly. Now I'm using the same beauty blender and I'm just blending the concealer under my eyes as well. Now to set my eyes in place, I always use a loose powder. So today I'm gonna go with the Peach Perfect powder from Too Faced. All I do is take a fluffy brush and just dip it in the powder and just put it under my eye. Put a lot of it because I always do the baking technique. So I'm just gonna leave the powder on for few minutes before I clean it up. That helps a lot with the setting of the makeup under the eye, and then it lasts a long time if you follow this step. So definitely you guys should try the baking technique. Next I'm gonna set my face and I'm gonna go with my Charlotte Tilbury airbrush powder, and this is in the shade medium. This is my ride or die. I'm just gonna take some on a brush. I'm just gonna put a very tiny amount all over my face. So now comes the fun part again, because we are gonna apply another new product from Huda Beauty, which is their bronzer in the Glowish line. Again, this is in the shade Tan Light. This is how it looks, very pretty. I'm just taking my Sephora bronzing brush, just dipping it a bit on the pan. Looks very nice. You know, I never go without a bronzer. I think it adds so much dimension to the face. This is a must for me, this step. And I'm really liking the feel of the bronzer so far. It's very pretty. It's not very intense. You can definitely build it up. It's not like it's crazy intense. I'm just gonna take a bit and also put it around the bottom, just for that added definition. And then I'm also putting it a bit on my forehead. Yeah, it looks very nice on the skin. I really like the color as well. It goes very nice with my skin. I am taking the tapered brush from MAC. This is 195, and I'm dipping it in the bronzer to contour my nose as well. Taking some more. So I'm gonna leave it like this for a while and let it set in place, and then I'm gonna clean it up. So now next I'm going with my blush, and for that I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Blush Trio, and it is in the shade Peachy Love. So it has more of those peachy colors, which I absolutely love for summer. So I'm just gonna go in all of these and just start putting it on my cheeks. And as I mentioned before, I always like putting it on more towards the apples of my cheek. Just like that look more. I think it adds so much to the entire face. I feel a blush actually brings the life back to your face. Alright guys, so this is how the face is looking so far. I think it's very natural. It's not like it gave me a full coverage look, which is great because for a daytime I just don't want to go all out like full coverage. So I'm really liking these skin tints, and this one is also looking very beautiful on the skin. It gave me the right amount of coverage, not looking heavy at all. It looks very light, and also it feels very light. Like it's not like I'm feeling as if I'm putting a lot of makeup on, which is great. It gave a very nice blended look as well. So far I'm really liking it. Alright guys, so I'm gonna finish my eye look and rest of the face and I'll be right back. So here is the completed look. I think it came out so beautifully. I actually really like the whole lilac eye look that I came up with. Actually, this is one of my favorite colors this season. I'm absolutely in love with this color, so I love creating this look. And for this particular eye look, I actually went with the Huda Beauty Pastels Lilac palette. It's a beautiful palette actually. It has all the beautiful pastel purples that you need, and I actually only have this on my lid along with a bit of shimmer. So this one, and this one. The matte is only this color on my lid. Came out so beautifully, I feel. Also for the lips, I went with a good nudish pink color, but you can absolutely go with another brown, or you can also just go with a lip gloss. That works as well. It's a very minimalistic, clean look. At the same time, it adds so much fun for spring and summer. I love creating these kind of colorful looks for spring and summer. And when it comes to these two products, so far I'm really liking them on my skin. This is a great tint. It actually was feeling a bit heavy when I first swatched it on my hand, but later on when I applied on my skin, I'm not even feeling that I have any kind of makeup on. It's not feeling heavy so far. I don't know how it's gonna hold up on my skin, but at the same time, please remember that I am a dry skin, so even if this is a bit glowy product, maybe it'll hold up better on my skin as compared to someone who is a oily skin. Might not work for you. Also, the bronzer I absolutely love. As I mentioned before, I never go out without a bronzer, and this is a great product. When I was applying it, I felt that it's not like very harsh. You can slowly build it up, which is great because you should have that control while putting the bronzer on your face, so it doesn't turn like a weird dark color on your face. At the same time, a bronzer helps a lot with the dimensioning of the face, so I never miss this step, and I'm absolutely loving this product for sure. I think Huda Beauty has done it again. I so far really love these products. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wear this makeup for a couple of hours, and I will do a quick check-in probably by the end of the day and give you my final thoughts on what I think about this product. So be right back. Alright guys, so it's been almost 4 hours since the time I'm wearing this makeup, and I think I was expecting it to go like really glowy on me, and by this time it'll look very oily, but actually it's not. It's not showing that much of oil on my face, and maybe the reason is, firstly, I'm a dry skin, and secondly, I also applied a primer under the base, so I think that helped a lot. At the same time, I didn't go out today because it's all very cloudy and gloomy here in Vancouver, so I couldn't go out. I have been indoors, but at the same time, the way I started in the beginning, I thought it's gonna be really oily by this time, but I am really happily surprised with the product, and I'm really happy that it held up so well on the skin because I love these kind of tints on my face. Let me give you a closer look on my face just so you get an idea on how it's looking on my skin. Alright guys, so I have zoomed you guys in, and as you can see, it's holding up really well on my face. I don't see any kind of oil production. Yeah, it's a little bit glowy, but it's not like crazy amounts of glow like I need to touch up or anything. No. At the same time, it's not cracking or going under my fine lines, and as you can see, it's not like it's a full coverage look. My imperfections are still peeking through, which I love during spring and summertime. So yeah, I mean, maybe for longer hours it will start producing oil, but at the same time, I think if you go with the primer, it's gonna work out. It's not gonna like be extremely oily, especially for dry skins. So yeah guys, definitely these products are a winner for me. I absolutely love the skin tint. I think I'm gonna use it so much. I'm not even gonna think about anything else next time when I'm gonna put something on my face. I think it's gonna be this. And that is what I was irrespective expecting out of Huda Beauty. It never feels like it's a beautiful brand. At the same time, the bronzer, firstly, I am a fan of a powder bronzer. I love a powder bronzer, and this is a beautiful product. It came so beautifully on my face. Absolutely love the effect of it all over my face. I think it's a great product for spring and summertime. Alright guys, so that's it for this video. I'll be back with many more product reviews on my channel, so stay tuned. If you like this video, then please do like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. And until next time.